What's up, everybody? It is me, Rivah. I'm back again with another video. If you're new here, my name is Rivah. I'm here to give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions, and of course, my reaction to this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and press play so you guys can hear this full video uninterrupted, and then I will give you guys my reaction after.
Being promiscuous is not in a woman's nature.
False. Just absolutely fucking false. Yeah, I'm not tired of coming up on Will Smith's and Beyonce's internet talking shit out your ass without doing the appropriate research. Promiscuity is extremely common in the wild amongst both male and females. And actually, monogamy is a learned behavior, and research suggests that it's probably evolutionary. We don't even need a research paper. Jerry Springer, you are not the father. How popular was that show? Are women on there because they're monogamous? Bruh. And then the research that you did cite is about babies and objects. Tell me that you objectify women without telling me that you objectify women. Sir, behavioral science studies with humans and the way that they interact with objects are different from behavioral science studies with humans and the way that they interact with other humans, because we interact with objects and humans differently, unless you're a man and you've been conditioned to objectify women. Like you, sir. We really need to retire this fucking argument that women are naturally monogamous and men are naturally promiscuous. Really is sexist as fuck. We all like to fuck. Okay? Stop judging women for liking to fuck. Hell, y'all like to fuck us. Let us all be happy and fuck without judgment. How about that? And also, while we're fucking, let's fuck responsibly. And when I say responsibly, I mean like, wrap it up. But also, be communicative with your partners. Let them know that you're not being monogamous at the time. And if you are going to be monogamous and you realize that you want to cheat, just fucking break up with somebody. Just be integrous human beings when it comes to sex. That's it. Problem solved. Happy fucking y'all.
I found her again, guys. I found her again. And let's start from the beginning, okay? She said that in the wild, if we want to talk about animals, that neither male animal or female animal are naturally monogamous. If we want to go off of everything that is, animalistic in nature, then let's be real. In the wild, if a man captures, a space that animals are hiding or animals are habitating in, and he conquers that male dominant person, and he now has that woman that male was with, that male procreated with, that he had children with. Now he is the dominant man in that space, and now he obtains that woman. And what does that man do to the children? For all of y'all who's saying stepdaddy season and all that kind of stuff. So if we want to go by the wild, most men in the wild, most male animals in the wild, when they capture or conquer that other male and they obtain that woman, those children go bye-bye by that male, because he does not want to raise anybody else's children. If we're going to keep it a buck. If we're going to keep it real. Now, it's not mind-boggling to me that she decided to use a show like Jerry Springer to explain and express her reasoning, right? So she's like all for not shaming women. She's all for, women being included, and women are able to do exactly what men can do, and it's completely fine. But in the same way, is downgrading women based off of the show source that she used to show the toxicity of women in real life with the "you're not the father," Women who are bringing a man onto well, at that time it wasn't the internet, bringing a man onto national television. Okay. He is the daddy. Look at his eyes. Look at the nose. Look at the way he smiled with the one dimple. He is the daddy. Only for them to both find out on national television that he is not. She go run, cry into the wall, slide down. You guys know. Come on, you guys know. Maury, Jerry Springer, y'all know. Y'all know what it is. But she's all for women empowerment and women being equal, but you're showing the toxicity of women, but you're also saying that that's okay. And it's not okay. There's a big difference between women when women sleep around and when men sleep around. Huge difference. I don't care what anybody says. When a woman sleeps around, women are sponges. We are absorbers of energy, of literally anything. Okay? Literally of anything. If a woman sleeps with a man, what does she do to create a baby? She absorbs the sperm. She absorbs it. Her thoughts, the foods that she's consuming, everything that she's intaking in her body, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, with her diet, that's all going into the fetus as well. Right? So she's absorbing and downloading. When a man gets a woman pregnant, that's it. He done planted the seeds. He can go and move around however he want to move around, to be honest. Because he's not the incubator. He's not the oven. He's a seed planter. It's a big difference. Men can sleep with a woman and get up and be like, all right, I'm out. That was nice though. See you next time. Catch you later. Yeah, you might have some times where they catch feelings, especially over time and time again. But for men, it's more chasing that space. For women, it's more of the connection that they're craving. That's why a man, I'm going to say it over and over again. That's why a man can impregnate as many women as he wants at one time. But a woman can only get pregnant once. It's biology. It's different. There is a difference. I think women need to be okay with the fact that you cannot maneuver how a man does. Because emotionally, you're just not set up that way. If you have to make a disclaimer, right, at the end of your video saying protect yourselves, have communication and do all these things, wrap it up and all that kind of stuff, that's what you should be talking about. You should have made a whole video about talking about that. Because you're telling women to go do all of these things and putting everybody's health at risk. Because wrap it up, and that protection doesn't protect against everything. If we're being real. And there's also dangers of you being promiscuous and sleeping around with a lot of different people. Some people's emotions can't even handle stuff like that. And you tell them, oh, by the way, I'm not sleeping with just you. But they were under the impression that you were. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. There's a lot that goes into that behavior. There's a lot that goes into promiscuity. Baby making is the least. There's a lot more intense things that can occur. Based off of you just laying down and giving something so sacred of yourself away over and over again to various people who are more than likely undeserving. Just because you want to move how a man can move. We're not the same. People enter you. It's different. It's very, very different. People are entering you. They're entering your womb. That space that your baby is going to be in. Eventually, that canal that your baby has to pass through, that's where somebody is going to be entering that space, that canal. Various different people with various different vibes, various different energies, and who they've been with. That is the ultimate form of, it's funny because that kind of intimacy is like the ultimate form of submission. That's the most vulnerable state that you can be in. But you want to promote to young girls that it's okay to do that. Nobody can't tell you what you can and can't do with your body. Are they going to be up with you crying? When you feel empty? When you feel broken? When you feel less than? When you feel like a waste? When you feel like all people are doing is using you, because no matter if you feel like you're using them, they're the one that's entering you. They're the one that's using you. It's not the other way around. It could literally never be the other way around. You could be like, oh, I had him. When in actuality, if you really think about it, they had you. They've experienced you there. It's different. Men look at women as more virtuous, right? Queenly. As a mother, as a wife, as a nurturing spirit. When you just out all over the place, it creates so many problems. When you are ready to settle down with that good man who is everything that you've wanted and all these things, you know how haunted you're going to be within your home because you're so used to jumping on new. It can become a sickness. And I know people can be like, oh, Rivah, you be dragging it. Whatever. It can become a sickness. It's not the same thing. It's literally not the same thing. That's why they say when women cheat, it's more of emotional. It is. A man will cheat because opportunity arose. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying. And not even think about it afterwards. Forget. Low key. But a woman would cheat because he's not catering to me anymore. He's not showing me love anymore. He's not fulfilling this need anymore. That means it's emotional. That means you're seeking connection. You're seeking a bond. You're seeking depth. I'm just tired of these girls coming on here and not paving a safe way for our younger girls. Just like, oh yeah, do whatever. Say whatever. Go wherever. Who cares? Do you. Like there's no repercussions for all these actions. Like younger girls don't see this